How many monthly sales? 1180 monthly sales. All right, so once again, let's go ahead and take a look at this. 1180 times 6.36, looking at close to $7,000 profit per month. Making 6 figures on Etsy or 7 figures on Etsy is a lot more simple than you think. So I didn't say it was easy, but I did say it was simple. First thing you gotta do is have belief that it is possible for you, because there's going to be tons of people who's gonna tell you that it's not possible, it's saturated, and so forth. As soon as you put yourself in that wrong mentality, you already lost. But if you're capable of putting yourself in the right mindset, then the rest of this video will be extremely simple for you to digest. Okay, so who am I and why should you listen to me? My name is Rich, and I've made multiple millions of dollars online, especially with Etsy and print on demand. You can check my YouTube history, you can see videos where we've shipped out ourselves, used print on demand, and so forth. But more importantly, I've also helped multiple students reach the $100,000 mark. As you can see, this is David right here. He's passed 100K. This was during Q4, and he's been able to continue to snowball his sales while slowly removing himself from the day-to-day operations by running an Etsy shop, by having rock stars, VAs that he put in place, that which we helped him with. So here's another person I helped right here. Q1 stats, just in 3 months, $85,000 in sales. This is one of my top students right here. She's also one of my coaches inside of my program as well. $249,000 in 3 months, in 1 quarter. Okay, so here's the thing. This is truly consistent as well. Like multiple people, this is very recent. As of yesterday, 3 sales. Made a sale today, made a sale yesterday, received a few more 5-star reviews, another sale today. The list goes on. It's possible, you can do this. So if you're interested in being one of them, I'll post a link down below. But let's go ahead and get straight into this video. All right, so in this example, I'm using a tool called EverBee. There's multiple product research tools out there, but at the end of the day, do you know how to use it? Do you? All right, so I'm gonna show you some tips, some tricks that could help you get your first few sales, or maybe you're already making a few sales and you could be a little bit more consistent. Once again, here's one of my stores right here, 29,000 sales. So just so you know, I don't know, you need to see some proof or something, because there's lots of people out here just making videos nowadays, and I don't think it's fair to people who actually do this. So anyways, most people are just kind of using this tool right here, just seeing what's selling, right? You can see conversion rates, you can see some sales here and there, and you can kind of start with that and you see what's kind of working, and you can kind of base your designs off of that, right? But what are some other things that we could do? So first, we could start with the keyword research. We can get an idea of what's in demand right now, or I'm going to show you a really cool tool. I'm going to go to Shop Analyzer. Now, this is what a lot of people are not doing, and you could do, so you know that there's proof that there are people making 6 figures recently, or even consistently doing certain amount of dollars per month. So you know which shops are doing well, and then you can kind of get an idea of which products you want to start to focus on, or designs you want to focus on. So here I'm going to click filter. Check this out. I got all these nice little filters now. So as you can see right here, we have shop age. Why is that important? We can look at shops that have been selling recently, new shops on the block, not just shops that, obviously they've done very well, very well, but was this recent, for a lot of these shops, and is it in a niche that we are focused on? So we can click clothing. For the most part, a lot of people come in print on demand, and they do clothing. What is print on demand? I'll show you in a second. If you don't know what that is, it's going to be using something like Printify to print and ship your products. So if you don't have any products to start off with, that's fine. But shop age, so we can do something like 24 months, so we know it's in the past 2 years. So check it out. These are all shops that have done multiple 6 figures in 2 years. Okay, showing 20 of 287,000. Look at that, all 2 years, all within 2 years. Why can't you be one of these people? The only person in your way is yourself. Okay, so we know these are recent shops doing very well, very recently. 1.5 years, 10,000 sales. So I'm already showing you something big right now. I'm showing you how to find things that are new, recent, and popular. Some takeaways right here, some key takeaways. 1,600 listings. It's a lot. Is it doable? Yes. One of my favorite things that I tell everyone is list 2 to 3 times per day. That's it. 2 to 3 times per day. And you just want your listings to be better and better. That's it. And you'll get exactly where you want to be. The problem is most people quit when they get to 100 and they haven't seen any sales yet. There is no magic number. There's no magic number. It's only you versus yourself getting better at every single listing. And why is it important to use a product research tool? Because this is a search-based marketplace. People are looking for products. You don't have to do marketing. marketing. You don't have to send traffic to your shop. There's millions of visitors already on Etsy. They're looking for something that they actually want. It's up to you to supply it. What's something I already see on here multiple times over? Sports. We see a baseball shirt, basketball here. So they have an idea of what's really working for them. I can actually click on this right now and I can see for 100% the products that are selling in their shop. They have this I'm hungry, I'm dad shirt. Father's Day is around the corner. So, you know, there's lots of dad products going around. This custom baseball shirt, anything that's like custom and is baseball or sports related and it's like name and number like that. Typically they have a high average order volume, meaning they're ordering more than one. They could not only just be ordering for a team. When we sell stuff like this, a lot of times bachelor parties are ordering shirts just like this one because they're ordering for the whole bachelor crew and it's personalized and it's just like a sports team. And one reason why we love this niche is because I don't know how long you've been following the channel, but there's 3 niches that are pretty much recession proof. It's when a person is born, when they get married, and when they die, unfortunately. These are 3 times in life where a person does not really care about the budget of whatever for that event, because these are life-changing events. So this is one way you can go about it, and you can just get lost in the sauce. All right, you can get lost and look at everything that's kind of working, and you have an idea, and now you have a gauge of what's really even working and what you could focus on. And all of that is just because I did this simple filter, and it's much more exciting because this is recency. Okay, so here's another shop right here, 900 listings, 19,000 sales, 1.5 years. Okay, so as you can see, multiple different types of products. Not all of them works, and that's the problem. Their first 100 listings probably did not work. Their second 100 listings probably didn't work neither. But the thing is, they kept going until something actually worked, because they're willing to put in the effort until they find something that actually works. And why do I say 2 to 3 per day? It's because I just want you to get better at the craft. I want you to get better at designing, I want you to get better at listing, and eventually you just become better and better at it, and it becomes second nature to you, and you become more in love with creating the products, creating new listings, and finding ways to get faster at it, and the money just comes eventually. A lot of people are stressed out posting listings because they're too focused on wanting the money to come. You know, the thing is, I only work with a limited amount of people, and I have not seen someone who has, posted every single day and not see success. The people who give up, they give up too soon. They post 3, 4 here and there, they get frustrated, and then that's it. You got to get through the frustrations, don't overwhelm yourself, and continue to post. And once you continue to post, it just comes, over time. It's only a matter of time. You do one thing over and over, you become better at it. That's it. So now I'm in one of the shops that has done really well. And another thing that you can do is I can click on the growth rate. I can see which one's working right now. It's on its way up. For example, this one right here, if you don't know by now, it's the 250th anniversary. So 4th of July is going to be a little different this year. And as you can see, although this growth rate is high, and if it says bestseller, that's going to be a big clue. It does not, but you could kind of, keep an eye on it. Reason being is because when something becomes a bestseller, it has a lot of volume recently, and sometimes this data is a little off. So, I could be doing like 20 sales per day, and it can say like 6 sales per month, especially if it's a bestseller. And it looks like it's probably going to be on its way very, very soon. Here's another thing that you probably did not notice. Most of these shops don't care what niche they're in, as long as it's a niche that's selling. That's one other thing that lots of people overthink. Is like, should my whole shop just be in one niche? It's not that important. Okay, it's not that important. What's important is getting designs that customers want, they're searching for. So that's why the product research is important. So what we did just showed us some recent products that are working, and then we can look and see what's actually in demand. This growth rate, this growth trends chart is truly important to me. You can see what's really consistent, and maybe something that's sold in the past and it's not selling anymore. The thing about Etsy as well, or all marketplaces, is really only 20 to 30% of your listings are going to be the true winners, and that's you being your absolute best listings as well. So if you have 100 great listings, probably only 20-30 of them are going to work, but those are going to be the ones that carry your whole entire shop. So you could make great listings for days, and then some of them probably still don't even work, just because that's just the numbers. They're not gonna let you dominate for whatever reason, but if you continue to list, some of those are gonna knock it out of the park. It's just dependent on how willing you are to continue to post, because you're in love with the process in comparison to just trying to make some money. Now here's the thing, you might have been told personalization is one of the most popular things out there that sells really well. Check this out, there's not much personalization going on here except for the baseball and whatnot, right? So what does that tell you? You can still succeed even without personalization. But with the new update, I honestly haven't even updated to it. We still to do it the old-fashioned way. So let's go ahead and check out what the new update is all about. So what do I mean by new update? So Etsy actually now allows you to have custom personalization fields. So these fields were already here. I'm trying to see if there's someone who have used the newer version. So let's go ahead and click here. There should be a new up right here. So we got upload fields now, which is crazy. So you can actually upload attachments directly on Etsy now. We need to go ahead and update all of our listings, but you know, it used to be a hassle. We used to tell them message us after they check out and so forth, but now it's right here. So also with Printify, they have some new updates as well on making this even more simple. So as you can see, these personalizations come directly into Printify. First of all, if you don't know what Printify is, they'll print and ship your products to your customer for you. So, you know, if you're starting off and you don't have any equipment or shipping supplies or anything, that's fine. You just want to focus on the design portions, that's absolutely fine. So you could create the design and then Printify will print it. They'll ship it out to your customer for you. So once you log into Printify, you can use my link down below. All you have to do is click right here, click add new store, make sure you're logged into Etsy and so forth. This will integrate the two, and then you'll have access to thousands of products, and all you have to do is publish it right here from Printify. And when a customer purchases it from Etsy, the order information will get sent back to Printify and they'll print it, they'll ship it to your customer. That tracking will automatically get sent to your Etsy customer, so you literally don't even have to do much. And I have lots of students. My student and Anita from the very beginning was doing $100,000 per month. They just use Printify. It's difficult to manage multiple products, even though profit margin can be higher in-house. Sometimes you just want to sit at the beach and collect the checks. So let's just click on any product. We're going to click start designing. All right. And then we're going to click personalize right here, add personalization text right here. And honestly, I don't even know how this works properly just yet, neither. I have not used this new image version. I just uploaded a random image we had in the downloads photo. We actually just printed for the Atlanta public schools, did a large screen print job for them, so that's why we have that there. So this image right here would pretty much be a placeholder for whatever the customer is going to upload. And as you can see, I'm just going to copy and paste this here. So actually we can do this, hit this button right here, boom. So this will act as a placeholder. So when a customer checks out on Etsy and they have the custom name, they'll type it in and then they have the picture. And when an order comes in on Printify, you'll be able to see where you can swap it right here. So it's pretty straightforward. Honestly, this is why I like making videos. There's this quote about, when you teach something, you actually become a better student yourself, because, we've been lazy at changing our listings, but now I'm pretty excited to go back and change everything because I showed you how to do it. So now I need to do it myself. So that's what makes this world go round, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get into teaching myself, because the more I've taught students how to become better, the better I've just naturally become myself as well. So that's pretty much it. So once you click save product and publish product, this will already get published to Etsy. And once again, just make your listings better and better. That's all you have to do. This price is not $4.99 for those of you guys always asking, oh, what's $4.99? That's just for a back design fee. This is actually $14.50 with shipping, $7.85 even with Printify. This is a profitable product. Okay, this is profitable. So I can even show you real quick. I am using EverBee once again. What is it, like $7.80 for shipping or something? That's for our cost. Our cost is going to be roughly like $13 shipped. So you're looking at a net profit close to $7 each. This is using Printify as well. This is going to be roughly close to 13 bucks. I would even say as much as 14 for like a Gildan shirt, and you're still looking at $6.36 profit each. Every single one. $6, how many monthly sales? 1180 monthly sales. All right, so once again, let's go ahead and take a look at this. 1180 times 6.36, looking at close to $7,000 profit per month. I'll post a link to Printify, EverBee down below. Also, if you want to work with me and my team, post that link down below as well. See you guys on the next one.